Hello?
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. And
Mira.
where are you from, am I assume?
I'm from Palestine.
Good. And what do you do?
I'm studying in high school.
You're a high school student. Okay, very good. Next we have Trung. Hello, Trung.
Hello, teacher.
Trung. Hello. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Nice to see you again.
Good. Nice to see you also. Yeah, so just tell us where you're from and what you do.
I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. I work in logistics.
And you work in logistics. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see. Wow, there's lots of students coming here now. Or let's go to Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, you switched off your mic.
Okay, it's turned on.
There we are. Now it's on.
How are you, Red? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm fine, and you?
Great, excellent.
Okay, yeah. So just for introductions for the others too, tell us, Daniel, where you're from and what you do.
I'm from Mexico. I'm living in Veracruz. I live in the coast. Veracruz is a city in front of the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm businessman. I have a coffee shop.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so welcome. Let's try here. Poliana, hello.
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. And where are you from, Poliana?
It's Brazil.
From Brazil. And what do you do? For work, for study? What's your profession? Poliana? Okay, we'll come back to you. Okay, let's try Judoing. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Excellent. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, so can you tell us where you're from and what you do?
I come from Thailand and I am an anesthesiologist.
Sorry? Anesthesiologist?
Yes, anesthesiologist.
Uh-huh. That's a tough one to say. Good, good. So excellent. Okay, so today we're going to talk about schools. We'll start off by I'll ask you, what kind of school did you go to when you were younger, or if you're in school now, what kind of school are you going to? And then we will read a little conversation. It's called Talking About Private Schools. So we'll read this article, we'll answer some questions, and then we'll kind of discuss the differences in what you think also in your country with the differences between private schools and public schools. Okay, so how about we begin with, let's see, Daniel. So Daniel, what kind of school did you go to when you were younger, when you were a child? Oh, there's no switch on your mic.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
When I was young, I went to public school, in the elementary school, and high school too, and my career too. I think that the private school is better because.
We'll talk a little bit about that later. Just about your experience. Yeah. So
okay,
you went through public school the whole way.
Okay.
Right up through university. Okay. Good. Let's see. Mysoon, how about you? What's you're going to school right now? What kind of school do you go to? Mysoon.
I go to studying at a private school.
At a private school?
Private school.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Chung, how about you? What kind of school did you study at?
Yes. When I was young, I study in my local school. It's a school in the government, and it's because I from in the countryside in the poor area, and
right.
When I study, and it's don't have any equipment or condition when I study. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's didn't have very many materials and things.
Yes.
Okay. In the countryside. Okay, good. Poliana, how about you? What kind of school did you go to?
Hi.
Yes?
Fan letras português e inglês in the University Uniub Uberaba, Minas Gerais.
But what did you go to, like public school, private school?
Popular school.
Yeah. It's like a public school. Okay. Good. Excellent. Judoing, how about you?
I also go to the public school, elementary school, along the way until university or public school.
Okay, very good. Let's see. So let's go to this article now. Well, it's a conversation. Okay, so it's a conversation between two people, Elise and Kevin. So Judoin, you can be Elise. So you read Elise's parts. And Daniel? Hello, Daniel?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you're going to be Kevin. So okay. you read Kevin's parts. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, Judoin. You start with Elise.
So my sister is looking into private schools versus public schools for my niece. And she's worried because she doesn't know, which one's better. Public schools are free, so that's good. But then private schools have a lot of more resources and better teachers, more equipment, materials compared to public schools. So she's not sure what to consider.
Yeah. Well, I went to public school and I thought it was great, but it really depends where you are from and how well resourced your school district is.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Let's try to answer a few questions here. Thank you, Judoin and Daniel, for reading. Mysoon, can you read and answer this question here? Mysoon? Hello? I can't hear you, Maisu.
Hi.
There you are.
Okay. Sorry. What does Alice's sister try to decide?
Alice's. Can you say when you have this here? So her name is Elise, but because we have this thing here, we say Elise's. Elise's sister. What is Elise's sister trying to decide?
What does Alice's sister trying to decide?
Very good.
If she should send her
If what? Sorry.
If she should send her daughter to public or private school.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so she's not sure, public or private school. Good. Trung?
Yes.
Can you do this question?
Alice believes that private school help on following accept. Free education.
Free education. Yeah. So, yeah, private schools, they're not free. Good. Let's see. Poliana, can you do this question?
Believe makes a good district. If a school run by the government or not?
The schools is the schools run by the government or not? No.
Oh.
No, all the public schools are run by the government.
If your school is public.
It's public, no. Let's see what Kevin says here. So
the school is supported by
if it's well resourced, depends on how well resourced your school district is.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's well resourced. It means, does it have enough money? Does it have enough staff and materials? That's the question. You know, is there enough? Is there enough money? Are there enough staff and materials? Okay, good. Let's see. So Pollyanna, what's your opinion, Pollyanna? Do you think public schools or private schools? For you, which do you think is better?
It is public and free education and burn. Okay, it's expensive.
Sorry, private school is really expensive.
Yes.
So you think public school is better?
Repeat?
Okay. So do you think public school is better? Public school is better because it's free?
Yes, it's more education.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Let's see. So let's go next to Judoin. What do you think? And what do you think is better, public or private schools?
For me, I think private school is better. If I have a chance, I will go to the private school, especially the language school. I think there are many opportunities, and a lot of major to study. And
Okay, in university.
language, yes.
What about when you're kids, like elementary school, high school?
Or the elementary school, yes, I think it's also better than the public school, but I haven't had a chance to go.
Yeah. Are public schools good in Thailand or no? How are the public schools?
Yes, good.
Okay. So the public
And I
schools are
think-
good, but the private schools are even better, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Very good. Okay. Daniel, how about what's your opinion on public schools and private schools in Mexico?
Okay, in Mexico, I think the public school is not have the best academic level because it doesn't the enough resources.
That doesn't have enough resources.
Doesn't have enough resources.
Yeah.
And its programs are not better now.
Yeah.
And the private school has a better equipment, more resources, more better materials, better teachers, and the academic level is better now.
Right. What about in university?
My university, I did in public school too.
Okay. What do you think about public? So maybe private schools in high school, elementary, it sound like they're better. What about university? Which do you think is better, public university or private university?
In Mexico, I think it's the same thing. It's the same thing because because it happened that the resources in the public schools are low, and it doesn't enough money, and the academic level is the quality low.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go next to Maisun. How about in Palestine? Tell us about which do you think is better? Tell us about public schools and private schools in Palestine.
The quality of the school doesn't affect if the student wants to study, but I think the private school are better than public school because in private school we have smart boards and we studying by lab.
And you study what? Sorry.
We study
in a lab.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And these something you can't find that want to study.
You can't find that in a public school.
Can just
sorry, it's just hard to hear you, Maisun, with the connection. Okay. But you don't think it changes so if a student wants to study, it doesn't matter. They can go to public or private. If they're good students, they will learn.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Trump, how about in Vietnam? How tell us about the schools there, public and private schools in Vietnam.
Yes. In Vietnam, in in the past with it's a little private school. Only they are just a government school, and because the government in Vietnam in a developing country, and the government not invest a lot in education, so they don't build a new school or invest a lot of equipment material for school. And but recently now a lot of rich people, and they invest money for education, and a lot of school, private school appear, and I think it's a good way for people, but the private school very high cost. When we study in there, we have to pay money. I think about it's more expensive. I think 3 times about money. Yes, but I think it's good for the rich people in Vietnam, because in Vietnam a lot of people they have a lot of money, but they don't. They usually go to the abroad in the overseas, like US or Canada for learning, because education in Vietnam very bad. Yes, and now I think it also, especially in the government school, the education very slow.
Very slow.
Yes.
Okay. Is it getting better? Do you think? Is it getting better? Is it improving?
I don't think so. Now in education Vietnam have a lot of problem, because the main manager in the highest people in the work in the government about the education, and a lot of people don't like him, and he have a lot of idea, but I think he tried to. Now education Vietnam try to get money from the people, not have people. Yes.
Yeah. So, what do you think? So, in many English-speaking countries, for example, in Canada, in the U.S., in England, we don't have public universities. Every university you have to pay. They're like in all universities. But what do you think, Trung? Should a country have public universities? Is that something that every country should have? Because many places like Canada, US, we don't have public universities. It's all private. You have to pay money. What do you think about that?
I think it's for in Vietnam. I don't like in, because the government in Vietnam don't take care in the education, and maybe they take advantage for earn money from education in Vietnam. And in US or some country in Europe, I don't know exactly, but now when you sharing about only the private school like us, and but the education in your country very good, and the government and they also have the law in the government. Yes.
They give you loans. They give you government loans.
Laws,
they lend you money. The government lended me money, but I'm still paying it back. It cost me like like $40,000-$50,000 to go to school.
Yes, but I think in the US and in the US, the government support the people without the jobbing.
No. If you can't pay for university, then you don't go.
No,
you can. They will lend you money. They will lend you money, but then you have to pay the money back. So they might give you $50,000 to go to school, but you have to pay it.
Yes, but I know that. But because in US, I have information about if you don't have a job, the government will support you. Not go to school.
No. The government doesn't support. If you don't have a job, you don't have any money. No.
Oh.
I mean, you might. There's something like, I think there is some like welfare, like you can receive some money or unemployment for a short period of time, but like maybe like 4 or 5 or 6 months, but that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Good. What let's see. What do you think? What do you think? Should universities be public? Should a country have public universities? What do you think?
Again, please.
Yeah, so I'm saying, in my case, I had no option. I'm from Canada. I couldn't go to a public university. I had to pay. I had to pay money. I had no choice. What do you think about that? Is that good, bad? What do you think? I don't have the option to go to public university. I didn't have it.
In Thailand, is also there is no public or university. You have to pay.
Okay, yeah.
For the educational in university.
Right. So it's the same. Okay, interesting. Daniel, what about you? What's your opinion about it? Should a country have some public universities? Daniel?
Yeah. What's the question?
I'm asking, what's your opinion about public universities? Is it good to have public universities? For example, in my country, I had no choice. There were no public universities for me. It's only private. You go and you have to pay for school, thousands of dollars. What do you think? Is that a good system, bad system? Is it good to have some public universities like in Mexico?
Yes, I know. I think that the private university is the private university education is better. For example, I think that in the U.S. the schools has a more competition between between them and get more resources for give more programs. He has better teachers. I think that the competition between them is better.
Okay.
Even people from Mexico go to the United States or Canada to study because in Mexico there are not opportunities from work later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky though. The hard part is though when you go to these schools and they cost hundreds of tens of thousands of dollars, and it's really difficult. But yeah, it's hard to balance that. Good.
So even in Mexico, besides that is a bad education. The university school are a lot expensive.
Yeah. It's tricky. Okay. Well, very good. So we're going to finish there. I hope everyone has a good day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your day, Brad. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
day.